We all like come in laughing. Guys, I just said the funniest thing and everyone's laughing at it.
What'd you say?
Why we're laughing.
I can't. It's actually not appropriate. I would get me canceled.
Off camera.
To go on Patreon to go hear it.
Yeah, it was on their Patreon, which actually was my Patreon. Their Patreon is actually patreon.com/Annie Lederman. It's so crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they get all the profits. I don't get any of it.
All right, so would you guys ever take someone else with you on a blind date?
Yes.
Would it be a blind date anymore?
Well, because...
What do you mean by take like a third wheel?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
Like bring someone
So
with you.
weird.
I would.
Yeah, but then they'll be like on another table with the newspaper and the holes going like this.
Is this about chicks just wanting to be safe and shit? That kind of thing?
No.
I mean, the way you said that stuff, you know, that's like fad where chicks are trying to be fucking safe. They're trying not to get raped and murdered. It's like so like.
Well, they suddenly don't trust men. It's super
They're like,
strange.
should I get bangs or not get murdered? I don't know. What's the difference?
For guys, it's more like an escape.
You said suddenly women don't trust men?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing in the world. It's a
Suddenly.
phenomenon.
It's so funny that you just reached the age where people are terrified of you. You're just noticing that women are scared.
Oh, it's been like that for me for a while.
Now that I'm hearing of this, I'm like, why have we not done this? I never even thought of that.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
bring another person with you?
Yeah, on a date.
I think it ruins the dynamic.
I did actually.
What
For a
like-
blind
Oh, you have
date?
to bring your ugly friend
Yeah.
though. Your busted friend, like, yeah.
That makes you look prettier.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
I was usually that friend.
Yeah, right. Your friends must be
For the guys, it was an escape.
models.
It was like, if it's not working out, then like, you gotta come and save me.
A guy bringing a guy to a blind date.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I would be fucking terrified if two guys came. I'm like,
I know. That's
Yeah, but if you're a beta male and you're like, I want to have my alpha buddy there just in case.
yeah.
But you know what it would be? It would be your alpha male's friend's idea, because it would never have been your idea because you're a beta. They would have been like, let me come, bro. And you're like, okay.
Oh, damn.
Don't peg me in front of her, please. Okay, you can if you want.
Dude, imagine showing up to a blind date though, and the person that you're having this date with ends up bringing 23 members of their family to this date.
That's hilarious. We gotta
That's
see.
what
Is that even a date anymore? It's more like a family reunion.
Is this like
out.
a Mormon blind date?
Is this an attempt at going viral?
In China,
Oh shit.
This one
It's a
woman-
Mormon Chinese?
this one woman, she decided to bring 23 of her family members along to this blind date.
I don't know
how loud was that?
Members. 23 and me is me trying to find 23 family members.
Yeah, so the reason why she did this was because she wanted to test out how generous he is, because they just laid the dinner bill.
Oh, this is some Chinese bullshit.
And it came out to about $3,000.
That's a blind date though. That's not cool.
No!
How do he doesn't even know if he wants to?
23.
I'd be like, this is, you know what a blind date means? It means you all close your eyes while I run while the check is coming around.
Yeah, this is a scam. They probably do this a lot to get.
This is so good.
Did he pay? Please tell me he didn't pay.
Well,
You had to. This is like a Chinese fucking dick measuring contest.
well, so this is what happened. He ended up, like, once he showed up, he saw the family members. He's like, oh, okay, this
I
is
gotta go to the
fucking weird.
bathroom.
And then when he went to go check out the bill, and he saw that it was like almost $3,000, he just ended up leaving. He's like,
Smart
fuck
man.
this, I'm out.
Smart man.
And so
Yep.
that's when he just left the bill for them to pay. But then later on, he and the woman ended up agreeing that he would pay for the 2 tables he was at, or like that were near him or whatever, and then the rest of the bulk of the bill would be paid by her family members.
How would he
So-
pay for the 2 tables though? Like, can he just pay for his own shit?
Yeah, his own shit.
This is called dine, 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 dine,
23
dine,
times.
dine, 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 and dashing. I had to complete it or it wouldn't have been worth it. I did want more like praise. You guys are disgusted. You hate me. You want me to leave. But I was expecting to be held up on like a chair like it was a bat mitzvah, but that's fine.
Here, I'm imaginarily doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
There we go.
da, da. I'm not Jewish, but seen it, but I don't know the song. It was like ding, 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 ding. Okay.
But yeah, so then so then he posted this story on China's social media.
You're not gonna believe this, but
It actually wasn't him. He was getting his phone fixed. He was like, can you? I don't want to ruin my honor with my family, so I need you to actually tell people what these people did.
All right.
Oh, fuck. I called back another video.
It's okay. You
You
just have to
guys,
find
you
it.
have to go back. You got to watch all of them.
That's right.
But yeah,
I was like, no one's gonna get that.
It's so crazy obscure. Wow.
you
But
guys
it's
will
good.
find it. You'll figure it out which video she was referring to.
Yeah.
But
On their Patreon. It's actually not on their Patreon, but on their Patreon, there's a lot of good stuff.
So yeah, so then they're saying like, dude, that's fucked up of the woman. How the fuck is she gonna bring all her family and expect this man to pay for everything? And then other people were saying,
$3,000.
That's
"No, it's
fucked
so
up.
much."
Yeah, they weren't even eating light. That's a lot. Even
They
for
like
The
ordered
first
alcohol.
date too to be that committed.
And then also the family had the audacity to actually get upset that this man wouldn't pay for the bill.
All 23 of them got mad.
Well, some of them apparently got really angry.
The other ones were like,
But
fuck.
they were like, what the fuck? We didn't even drink.
Was it even including her? Like, was it 24 people including her, or was it 23?
I know, right?
Maybe, I think it was
Can we see a
26
picture of her? She
total.
better be fucking.
Oh, I don't have
hot as
photos
shit,
of her.
dude.
Yeah, there's.
They never do. They never have.
We want to see it.
But she's probably not that hot then if he just bounced.
True.
You
But
think it would be?
$3,000 hot?
Yeah.
Have you seen some people?
Dude.
If she showed up and she's hot as fuck, like ultimate 10,
Yeah.
and she brought all her family, I think the guy's figuring it out.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think he's gonna figure it out.
He goes to the bathroom. He's selling some stocks on his phone. He's like, all right.
He's selling his shoes.
Yeah, he's like, listen. He
Refinancing
comes
his
out. He comes out completely naked. He sold all of his clothes in the bathroom.
Y'all underestimate cheap guys.
You underestimate horny dudes who want to fucking be with perfect 10s, bro.
Well, I guess it's a battle between who this guy is. Is he super cheap or is he super horny?
True.
He's super cheap.
He's gonna have to bang her in front of 23 of her family
Well,
members.
not super cheap. If he was able to pay for those 2 other tables, like he was more reasonable. Because it's like, fuck that. I'm not getting taken.
So he wasn't that horny.
He
So
got,
is the verdict she wasn't that hot?
I don't know.
Kind of hot.
but he got taken to a fucking negotiating table about this later, which is crazy.
I would have just been like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, block.
Was this during quarantine too? There should not be that many people.
I know, right?
True.
Well, I think they lifted quarantine out
Yeah,
there.
it feels good, right?
No, but you know when I asked that initial question if you guys would be down to bring someone on a blind date, after hearing all that, I was like, oh shit, I forgot that I actually did that. I had met some guy online and I brought my cousin with me to go
Family
meet
member.
him. Yeah, and then, but he brought his kid, and because I had a kid too.
So it's not even a blind date, really.
It's like a.
Wait, he brought his kid and you didn't bring your
I
kid?
didn't bring my kid.
That's like a betrayal. Like, let me know.
Yeah, I didn't know he
I
was
could have brought my
bringing his
kid. Our kids could have hung out.
That's more of like a hangout now.
Was he at the table with you guys?
No, so actually our blind date was meeting at the mall, and we
I
just
love
walked
that.
around at the mall.
I love
And I was like
that.
19.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I was 19 or 18.
Going to the mall.
Yeah, and then, but then the weird thing though.
Me too. I'm 19 and 18. I'm both 19 and 18 and I love them all.
No, but the weirdest thing of all to me was that the entire date, he was only talking to my cousin. And I'm like,
Maybe he thought she was hotter.
she was way younger. She was like 16. And then I was
Oh my god, you should have hit on his son.
I know.
You should have been like, your son's hot.
That's the part where I think it ruins the dynamic, not because anyone's hot or anything, but because two people are, if there's a blind date happening, the person that's the third wheel has the least stakes because they're not worried about
Right, so
anything,
they can
so they
kind
can
of be
actually
more
be
open
themselves.
and animated.
The other two are trying to impress each other, or they're playing this weird game.
like shy.
So like for him to talk to your cousin, it was just maybe like it just made him more comfortable to talk to someone with zero stakes.
Saying too, and that's actually what my cousin was saying too.
Your
'cause-
husband's so smart.
yes,
I told you I'm not number 4.
No, you're not that smart. You're
now you
still
have to
not
look at
smarter than
another
her.
video to know what
Thank you.
we're referring to about the number 4 thing, because.
Oh wow, guys, this is gonna just keep going. This is gonna be a crazy one. This is like a choose your own adventure, guys. You gotta figure out which way to turn, okay?
Dude, I heard that Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively hit it off like that because they were on a double date and they were just like fucking zoomed in on each other.
Oh, but they were on double dates with other people.
How cute.
And so they were just like sparks flying across the table and shit. And these two people are just like,
It's undeniable. I used to live in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and it's such a small town that you have to surrender to everyone dating your exes and stuff. You have to be like, you have to notice when there's a connection and honor it. You have to be like, all right. I mean, hopefully you're not on a date with them when it happens, but you just have to be like, there's fire between you. We gotta let it happen.
Yeah.
So I support that. I want to know who they were on the date with, though.
I know, I do too, so bad.
True.
So everyone fucks each other. And
Was it other famous people too?
I don't know.
It's got to be famous people. Come on.
Famous
They're not
people
just double dating two
dating.
famous people, two reggies.
Well, two reggies. Imagine how nervous the reggies must have been if they were
know.
reggies. And it's like, oh,
They were like, I hope they don't date each other.
it happened.
They're like, mom, grandma, sister, brother, cousins. Can you
All
believe
23
this
of you?
guy?
They're not gonna pay.
What would you guys do if your blind date showed up with one of their parents?
Oh, weird.
It's just too weird for me. I'm out.
Immediately out, or do you just?
I mean, unless she's like a scorching fucking pushing 11, 10.
It depends on my mindset going into it. So if like, let's say prior to talking, it seemed like she was like long-term relationship material, she brings the mom, I'm out. I'm like, this is fucking weird. This is way off track. If we've been fucking around the whole time, like as in just like jokes and like messing around, she brings her mom. Now I'm like, I'm going into it as a playground. I'm like, how can I make them fight somehow? Or how can I like create a really fun situation that's entertaining for me?
If she's like Giselle Bundchen hot, I'd figure it out.
You love Tom Brady. You're so obsessed with
I fucking love. No. You know what it is?
Marry Tom Brady.
I have a hatred for Tom Brady, and it made me love him.
Well, the way he's cocky is so funny.
Oh yeah.
We all know someone that online dated a girl overseas, and then when he went to go meet her, he showed up at the airport, and then my other buddy went to go pick him up, and no one knew that he was gonna go out on this date. And then so he was already dressed up, ready to go, and then my friend thought that they were gonna hang out, and he's like, actually, can you drop me off at the docks? And then he went to the he went on this
And
like,
she was a
boat,
mermaid.
and she showed up with their parents.
Oh.
And my buddy was like, what the fuck? Like, this girl looks hella fucking young, right?
Happens. Damn.
And he went on a date with her and her parents. And he booked this whole little boat thing, and then my other buddy was just in the car watching the whole time for like a couple of hours, like, what the
That's
fuck
even weirder
is
that
going
he was
on?
there.
Well, he was kind of
hours.
trapped into it because he was like, what the fuck? I thought we were gonna hang out. Like, you came for me.
Wow.
He ended up not even going there for him. It was for that girl.
When,
Damn.
Yeah.
when you set the story up, I thought you were like, we all have a friend like this. Like, this is a relationship.
No, we all know this person.
I was like, nobody has a friend like this.
We know this person.
Wow.
I'm just not telling them who it is yet.
That's wild. So then, what happened with the girl? Did
That we'll find out on Patreon. Okay, join Patreon.
No, it didn't work out. And yeah, I don't even know if she was of age, but he was like, what the fuck was that?
You'll definitely find out.
What country was this?
He can't say.
Canada.
He's gonna
Oh,
give it
wow.
away.
Yeah, it was overseas. Yeah.
Wow.
But when I heard the story from my buddy, I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
But you don't want to say. But should we tell the police?
They didn't hook up.
Oh, guys, I'm a cop. I didn't tell you that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I keep it
report it.
hush hush. People aren't into me right now.
You fucking narc.
Yeah, they fucking defunded me.